I am here to tell you that you are hopeless, worthless, and helpless. You are nobody, and your existence means absolutely nothing. I will suck the energy and motivation out of you until you have no longer the desire to get up in the morning. I will affect every single one of your lives, whether it's through your friend, your mother, your father, your uncle, and I will not discriminate based on age, gender, race, skin color, or religion. Who am I? I'm depression. My name is Ruhl, and I'm going to be talking about the prevalence of depression in middle-aged adults. Depression is the most common mental disorder in the United States, and although it is so common, the stigma associated with it is very immense, and this leads to people not wanting to go out and seek help for their problems because they're afraid people won't understand them. Promoting awareness of this issue is something that will allow people to see that they aren't alone and that they do have places to go for help, especially in the older adult population. Many people nowadays believe that depression is something people grow out of, and it's something that onsets when you're a teen or when you're a younger adult and you're going through life's tribulations, but it's actually something that does affect people way later that are established. And it doesn't matter if you are financially stable, not financially stable, it can affect you in any way because it's actually a chemical imbalance in the brain. You can be the richest person in the world and still suffer from depression. 14.8 million adults exactly suffer from depression in the United States, and that's about 7% of our population. And the physical and mental effects are very prevalent. The mental effects usually end up causing the physical effects. So the mental effects include feeling lethargic, not wanting to wake up. It's not just feeling sad, it's not wanting to live on with another day. And mentally, that leads a person to lose their appetite, gain their appetite, have weight gain, weight loss. It can lead them to not attend their job, which will make them even more depressed because they're not working. And it all affects physically the manifestation of all of your behavior. So it's hard to break out of that when one thing is causing another. They have shown studies where there are a lot of different types of outlets to deal with depression aside from just prescribing medication, which seems to be the most common problem solver today in the United States for many issues. One of the main outlets that they designated for mainly old adults was dance therapy, and this is because a lot of times adults are stressed about their lives or they're stressed about work and they don't focus on little things like dance or music or anything related to happiness, and this can also lead them to feel depressed. So dance therapy allows them to get together with a lot of people their age and take a break from life and just distract themselves and not thinking about all the things they have to do or how unhappy they are and just live in the moment. Many antidepressant tips cover, going out and doing something for yourself, try working out, try doing something that really stimulates yourself. A lot of people say that meditating is something that really helps as well. Erasing the stigma is something very important when it comes to depression in all age groups. There are many different organizations aimed at erasing the stigma. One specifically is called Let's Bring Change to Mind, and it's a campaign focused on erasing the stigma in older adults. Stigma in the United States usually exists due to fear and misinformation because people don't really understand what people are going through, and that creates people to feel isolated and discriminated against, which leads to more depression. Being informed and educated is what really changes people's viewpoints. It is easy to see how depression is not just a sadness. It can negatively affect you mentally through your feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness. It can cause you to have a lack of motivation. It can even affect your sleep patterns and lower your immune system. And even though depression can cause you to feel helpless and hopeless, there's always help and there's always hope and there's always ways to break the stigma and the problem of depression. Thank you.